19 here at Osborne Park, North Geelong, with a handy, good lead, percentage booster for the Magpies. As we...
And what do you see Anakie got to do this quarter, Eric? I mean they've got to try and. I mean they're certainly not going to win the game
nothing to
from
lose
this point of time.
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head early in the third quarter. They've just got to take risks. They've got to handball, they've got to run, and they've just got to kick the ball long. It's the style of play they've played so far is getting them nowhere. They've really just got to make some adjustments, and every team has to make some adjustments from day to day.
Certainly, and and just as I said, probably have a bit of fun the last quarter.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, here we go at the start of the final term here at Osborne Park, and Jelkovic and Purvis do the ruck work. And Jelkovic gets it down to Elzinger. He tried to get it towards Kennedy, back towards Purvis, can't take it with him, still in the middle. And the umpire will have to come in and do it all again.
Still in the centre circle.
Still in the centre circle, just about, yep. So, umpire Booley has the ball. And Jelkovic gets it to the back of the pack. Hearn, left foot kick around the corner towards Rowe, got a hand to it. And might have the run of the ball. Well, he has. And was going to go on the left, then the right, then got the ball away to Elzinger. Oh, just breaks free. And runs it half forward, can run in and nearly kick the goal. He goes long towards Priddle, can't take the mark off hands. And over the boundary line for a throw in the right forward pocket for the Magpies.
I actually think Troy was going for goal and he just misdirected it a little bit. It was a good build-up though, wasn't it?
It was. Boundary throw in. In front, Weiss back on the ground. Good to see for the Magpies. Anakie with the numbers. Falls towards the side of the pack. Oh, good tackle. That's dropping the ball. Great tackle. I think that was James Cumming. It was. And he will take the free kick.
No, the umpire's going to throw it up.
Oh. Well, it will be a ball up. In between the forward pocket and half forward flank. Pushed away by Weiss. And the umpire will come in and ball it up again.
Another sensational tackle.
So not being rewarded, the boys.
Couple of three-quarter time scores. GDFL. Thompson 14-9. Belfast Hill 9-9. Still 5 goals. Werribee 22-18. Geelong West Cricket Footy Club 2-5. Bannockburn 15-10. East Geelong 10-5. Bit of a comeback there.
Okay, ball from the contest. Kennedy goes long towards the 10-metre square. Pushed off hands and through for one behind to North Geelong. So they go to 14-12-96. They lead Anakie 2-7-19 on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. We've been playing 2 minutes in this final term. Oh, the kick in, a little bit dangerous. They raffle it. Well, Trotter got a hand to it. Bissett ended up with it and he took the mark.
Bissett now goes to the centre of the ground. Jelkovic and Purvis. Purvis in front, can't take the mark. Gets a handball clear. Driving kick over the centre. Neptus uses the body well, but can't take the mark, unfortunately. Kicked off the ground by his teammate in green. It's come forward to... Green tries to kick it forward. Well, it's a free kick. Advantage paid to North Geelong. Evans goes to ground, and the ensuing kick is marked by Rowe on half forward. He's very elusive. Now he goes to the full forward position. The lead's there from Priddle in front. Well, could have been a free kick, not paid. Anakie this time through Cummings, get the ball clear, and well, great defensive work in the forward line by the North Geelong player in Priddle, but all to no avail. However, the ball is over the boundary line between centre wing and half forward flank for the North Geelong side. Kicking to the northern end in this final quarter, in comes the ball, and Jelkovic gets beaten on that occasion by Purvis, goes to Trotter, and all he does is look for the boundary and finds it. So we've got a repeat, almost an identical position. Boundary umpire again putting the ball in. We've been playing 3 minutes into the final quarter. 14-12 plays 2-7 North Geelong in front. Comes to centre half forward from the throw-in to Russell Hearn. Good pass. Unfortunately not marked. And the ensuing kick on that occasion by Rose has a pot shot on the left foot, but he's offline. So another behind to the North Geelong side. Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard 14-13-97 North Geelong. They lead Anakie 2-7-19, and we've been playing 4 minutes now at the final quarter.
West came from fullback. Likes to go to the outer side. Good kick for distance. Off hands, and Jelkovic, the big man, reads the play. Went right, then left, handball over the top towards Kennedy. And Shepherd was on from Elzinger. In there, Green also. Pack develops. Play on the call, still pretty close to the boundary line at half forward, and it will be a boundary throw in at half forward.
Hawthorn 12-13.
So we've got
Geelong 9-13.
a boundary throw in. Goes up now. And coming through Simon to do the ruck work. In front Bissett. Got it down. Handball over the top. Anakie, slick handballs. Taylor gets it back quickly towards Craig Cummins. And also there is Kennedy. Handball over the top towards Grinner. Misses its target. He's still there though. Keeps it in front. Pretty close to the boundary line. Sakita comes at it as well. And holds it up. Hearn gets around. And runs away with the right boot. Goes towards centre half forward. Elzinger stands his ground. Handball. Oh, good handball for distance to Rowe. And he's a pretty good finisher, he's shown. Is he this time? Oh, it's like a training run for him. He kicked his fourth. 4 goals to Michael Rowe, the 15th for North Geelong. They go to 15-13, 103. They lead Anakie 2-7-19. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard.
Not bad vision from Elzinger there, Laurie.
Terrific. No, he hasn't played a bad sort of a game today, Troy. He's focused on the game, and he's I mean, they've got a bit of skill, these guys, and they're both ex-North Shore players, of course, and I think this number 10 might be making your job a little bit easier to what you were talking about before, Jason, without preempting anything.
Well into the last quarter, Hawthorn 12-13, Geelong 9-13. They're pegging it backward oh so slowly. From the throw up in the centre of the ground here, back at Osborne Park, 6 minutes gone. In the final quarter, umpire has called for the ball and will put it up again. Purvis gets the tap down. Leading in the race for the ball there is Hearn for North Geelong. Picks it up, runs clear. Little chip pass over the top, finds Price. Handball back to Hearn, running through. He sees Elzinger running into the forward line. The kick is a little too strongly weighted. However, Elzinger comes back to it. Gets clear with a little... nice little manoeuvre there, but gets the ball to the full forward position. Dabrowski for Anakie. Well, nice little balk there. Takes the ball. He's gone for a little chip pass, and he's found Cummins at centre half back. Plays on quickly right across the face of goal, and it's ended up with Trotter at centre half back. He plays on quickly to Bissett. Bissett now. What's he going to do? Handballs over the top to Purvis. And Anakie, good passage of play. Got the ball out of the danger zone. Looking for Simon on centre wing, but good defence there for the North Geelong side, and ball put over the boundary line. So Gibbs, was it, pushed it over there at centre half back?
I think so, yeah.
Ball out of bounds, centre wing. Umpire with the ball as we have an interchange with Zitko coming back onto the ground and Evans coming off. Ball thrown in, kicked high for the Anakie side. Comes to ground on centre wing still. Well, players very hard at it. Darryl Jones comes clear. Looks for something further up the ground. There's the lead, and it's a strong lead from Michael Rowe, and takes the mark on half forward flank. Glorious pass. There's the lead. Priddle can't take the mark. It was going pretty hard. Ball comes to ground. Well, that's almost a deliberate kick out there by Chris Moore, but he was 15 metres from the boundary, and umpire's given him the benefit of the doubt. So we'll await a throw in on the half forward flank for the North Geelong side. 7.5 minutes gone. Final quarter. 15-13. Plays 2-7, North Geelong in control. Bissett takes the ball out of the ruck, gets it to Trotter. Had plenty of time, Trotter or given plenty of time by the umpire to get rid of it, but the ball's come finally clear to James Cumming. Went for the banana kick from the forward pocket, and he's bent it a little bit too far on that occasion. So under behind on the board. 15-14, 104 on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard for North Geelong. They lead Anakie 2-7-19.
Steve Wiscombe with the footy at fullback for the Roos.
This bloke kicks the ball pretty well.
He does. Used to play here too at North Geelong before getting a clearance to go to Anakie. He plays onto himself, gains a bit of meterage and goes outside 50, sets it up, and Djokovic goes up, but Matty Grinner takes the mark. He's played a fair game today too. Grinner goes from half back towards centre wing. In front, Hearn against Hines, and good turnaround by Hearn as well. Oh, back to the general. Darryl Jones went left, went right, just gives himself a bit of time, kicks it around the corner if you don't mind, pretty easy. Michael Rowe got a fortnight to pick it up and does so. Goes from centre wing towards half forward. Taylor running back with the fly of the ball is also Cummins. Oh, was that too high? Could have been. Kennedy does well and brings it back inboard. Great kick to Gibbs, who wants to get in on the goal scoring act as well. David Gibbs, if you don't mind, kicks the goal. Good play running off the half-back flank, David Gibbs. His first goal, 16th for North Geelong. 16-14, 110. They lead. Anakie 2-7-19. Buckley's Entertainment Centre. Final quarter scored. 9 minutes gone. and that's about 15 goals.
Laurie, good play by Gibbs. Like, he took the punt on his teammates, been able to retain possession of the ball, ran all the way from centre half back and took the ball 40 metres from goal.
And when he did receive the ball, Eric, he went straight for him.
He was going full tilt.
hard at it,
Yes.
you know, and that takes a bit of stopping a guy that does that sort of football and goes hard at it.
Yeah, so you and I, Jason, may well not be at the in the locker room next Saturday morning.
No, I'm not going there. Jeez. Kennedy from the middle, gives it back to Gibbs, the last goal scorer. Goes to the right boot, wide towards Itko, back on the ground. Good kick and good positioning while the youngster takes the mark at half forward. Priddle gives him a lead, so he goes in that direction. Great kick, great mark, fair play.
It's very much in the training drill mode there, Laurie, now, isn't it?
Yeah, look, I was just see Mario Zitko come on there before. I was wondering why he was off for. Wouldn't understand why. It wasn't an injury. I can't understand why you'd have a youngster like that off the ground. Look, he impresses me. He knows where to go and get a kick.
Yes, and he's very good hands for a bloke of his size.
So Rory Priddle's got the footy. 35 metres out. He's kicked 3 goals 4 today. And he comes in, he's kicked 3 goals 5. Just to the wrong side of the goals. So 3 goals 5 to Rory Priddle. 16, 15, 111 North Geelong. Anakie 2, 7, 19. And I think the heap's run out of gas. He's come off the ground, Darryl Bissett.
Yes, that's most unusual because he'll usually play till he drops, won't he?
Kick in by Westcombe to Cummins. Finds Costello now at half-back. Or gets around Zitko and handball towards Devchik. Devchik goes towards Clayton Trotter, who just dummied a little bit, goes towards Hines. Poor kick, Rose against a couple, off the ground. Hines bounces up for him, leaves it behind. Dabrowski's there, he gets away. Handball back towards Trotter. He runs back around. Oh, now he runs backwards and now kicks around the corner towards Costello. Still on centre wing, sits for Costello though. Got a bit of time on his right boot, kick over the top. It's okay, and they can run away now. Anakie through Devchik. Oh, gets around Gibbs. Oh, got a high one. And Gibbs gave him one high and then wanted to hold him up. But he's got the footy at half forward. And kicks it back in towards Cummins at centre half forward. Or took a good mark too against Kennedy. Just outside 50. He's got it now. Kicks over the top towards Scotty Simons. It hits Darryl Jones right in the middle of the back as he ran back. Good defensive play. They run away now through Rowe. Rowe goes to Cummins. Now falls towards Price. Oh, he can't take it with him. Now he's on hands and knees. Has to get it out. Could be pinged for holding the ball. No, it's out now. And still in the middle of the ground. Clayton Trotter's held up and it will be a ball up.
I just got to take your mind back to that Darryl Jones one just then. I thought that shows a lot of courage. That he knew he had to do something and he had to turn his back on the play and run back. And there was a bit of experience, a bit of great work from Darryl Jones again.
Final score AFL Hawthorn 14-98, Geelong 10-13-73.
So 25-point win to the Hawks. Lucky I picked them today. Goes back, Trotter wrapped up. Price gets a tackle. Good tackle though. Still at centre half forward. Tried to get the footy away. Dabrowski turns around and wants a free kick. He's not going to get one doing that. Neither's Paul Camarotto.
Don't know how you reckon it's a good tackle. He's just about had the neck ripped off his shoulders.
No, he ducked his head, Eric. He ducked his head.
No, that was the tackle.
Oh.
Kept going up.
Okay. Well, ball up at centre half forward for North Geelong. And Jelkovic and Purvis. Purvis gets it down towards Gibbs. Slick hands back to Cummings. Oh, went through some out.
I think cut one high early. I think the first one got him.
Yeah.
It'll be 50 here if you're not careful, Camarotto.
So, no, he turns around. The umpire leaves him. Lets the other umpire stand the mark. Now James coming over the top towards Paul Price, and he takes the mark.
How many times has he done that today?
That's his bit of land.
Oh dear. Both ends of the ground.
Doesn't mind filling the gap there, does he? And he's kicked 3 goals doing it. So, Paul Price, who's had a good match this afternoon, be lining up for goal number 4 and North Geelong's 17th. So the left footer comes in directly in front, 40 metres out. And it's hit the post. So first blemish for Price, 3 goals 1. They go to 16, 112 now North Geelong, 2-7-19 Anakie. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 14 minutes gone. And Westcombe to do it all again from fullback for Anakie.
Laurie, it's been good team discipline, the fact that Price runs into that hole, they look for him and they kick it with precision, and that's a good sign for North Geelong.
Exactly, Eric, and it's it pays dividends for a lot of teams if you can get a guy that can run into that
Well, it takes a bit of courage to start with, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But if they're good enough to pinpoint it.
And I mean, how many times the ball finish up in there anyhow?
Yeah, it looks like Paul Camerato's strong words to the umpires paid off because he's got a 15-metre penalty given to him.
He can't do everything. I think Banana wants to umpire the game too.
I think
you want
so.
to play on then.
And the player and the other umpire doesn't know. he's taking charge of the play further down the ground.
So come back to Paul Camerato.
It's a little bit of a charade there. Finally, Paul Camerato in the centre square. Troy Elzinga on the mark. Shocking kick from Camerato, and it's gone straight through his teammate in Hines. Now Price picks it up. The turnover's there. Rose takes the mark for the North Geelong side. Well, he hasn't got too much to kick to, so a handball over the top to Price, who's running towards half-forward flank. Dabrowski descends upon him from behind, goes into... Well, that had to be a free kick to Priddle because the hand was right on his shoulder and offhands. It's now hit the behind post. Surely that was a free kick to Priddle.
I think so, Eric.
Dear, oh dear. Yeah. However, ball now out of bounds beside the behind post. 15.5 minutes final quarter, and probably 15 minutes away from Anakie's misery being completed for the day. So ball out of bounds, in it comes. Big pack of players. James Cummings pushes the pack forward, takes the ball. They've stolen it from him. Trotter takes the ball. Gee, they've given him plenty of time. Well, that's a miraculous goal if it's a goal. The ball the handball was stolen by Michael Rowe. I've got to paint the picture. He was standing 10 metres out from goal, facing the opposite way. He's kicked the banana backwards, I think. That's the only way to describe it. It's gone through the middle for his 5th of the day. And Michael Rowe has now kicked the 17th for the North Geelong side. Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard. North Geelong 17-16, 118. Lead Anakie 2-7-19, and that's 16 minutes in the final quarter. And yes, he's starting to make the job a little easier.
Yes, I think so, Eric. And that was a touch of class. You don't see many goals kicked like that. And
well, to intercept a handball to start with, he read it beautifully.
Fair start to his GDFL career too. 6 goals last week and 5 this week. He doesn't know where the goals are much, does he?
Was he BAG last week?
Jeez, you hope so, wouldn't you? Ball back in the middle. False towards Gibbs in the middle. Belair's is there as well. Running off half-back flank. Was that a push in the back? No, the umpire said it's mine.
That's one they seem to have closed the rule book on. In the back there.
Corey Lockwood getting up off the ground. Now running through the middle, Scotty Simon. Can't take it with him. Umpire will do it all again. Still in the middle of the ground, just on the attacking side for Anakie.
I think the North Geelong runner showing signs of wear here in front of us.
Neil Elford, a veteran of many games here at the Magpies. Ball still in the middle, kick off the ground, nearly collects the umpire, goes to Troy Rose, gets a good shepherd from Corey Lockwood as well, and runs away, takes another bounce. There's nobody in front of him. Priddle gives him a lead, so he elects to kick it towards Angelkovic, who drops the mark. Cummings works hard, handball over the top to Danny Ruck, knew he was going to get tackled, so he tries to get away somehow, only as far as Dabrowski has got it, went left, then right. Balked and kick over the top towards Costello. And, well, Gibbs bearing down on him, gets a kick around the corner, just wants the boundary line. Doesn't get it, though, because Corey Lockwood keeps it in. Does he? No, he doesn't, said the umpire. And it will be a boundary throw-in on centre wing. Right in front of our Geelong radio commentary box here. Purvis and Weiss thrown in. Over the back, Anakie with a nose. Cummins shuffles it off to Trotter. Handball back to Camerato. He goes with a kick towards Doug Bagija. And Gibbs, though, gives it to Weiss, who's under pressure. Gets it away. Simons, Trotter's there. Handball back towards Camerato. Camerato gets it. Short little kick over the top. Towards Rowe. Now, goes through the middle. Great work, Gibbs. Goes towards McCarthy, who's free at centre-half forward. McCarthy goes left foot. Good kick too to Mario Zitko. And Zitko will have it at half forward. Plays on quickly. And kick, pour off the boot, out a bounce on the full from Mario Zitko.
That's just one criticism I'd make of North Geelong today, Eric. I feel some of their kicking into the forward line's a little bit rough. They don't find their targets quite enough. If they're going to play the top sides, they've got to probably train on that and work on that a little bit more.
Well, Zitko blazed then, didn't he, really?
Well, a couple of kicks to Rory Priddle have been the same. They haven't, they've been probably hard to mark, and you can make it a bit easy for forwards if you get the ball up at them.
Well, the ball came clear there, fell to Brendan Kennedy. He had a pot shot from 30 metres out, similar to what you've just been saying, and he's offline also. So Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard now, 19 minutes gone, final quarter, 17-17. North Geelong lead Anakie 2-7. Very close to three-quarter time at Shell Stadium. Geelong Footy League 9-10, lead Murray Footy League 4-6.
So the GFL in control at Shell Stadium. Ball back into play. Costello's got it now on centre wing on the outer side. Takes a bounce and runs away from Weiss. Goes towards half forward and it's okay. Mark's taken by Begija. Goes back in right boot towards Hines. He takes the mark. Had Trotter running past. Might still use him. No. He elects to go back and go with a kick long towards centre half forward. Green goes up off the back of the pack. Nemtis. Jones comes through. Falls towards Green. Sharks it and has missed.
Oh.
One behind to Green.
Who was standing on the goal line?
Yes, Matthew Johnson. But it's 3 for 1 behind, so 2-8-20 Anakie. North Geelong 17-17 at 119. That's on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. We've been playing 20 minutes in the final term.
Anakie actually, Laurie, in the second and fourth quarters have kicked 1 goal at 1 point in each of the quarters, so they're having a bit of trouble to the southern end.
Yeah, having more than a bit of trouble at the southern end.
North Geelong with from the kick in and brought the ball to Sakuta on half-back flank, goes to centre wing, up high. McCarthy can't take the mark, comes down to Camerotto, eludes a couple of players, kicks it 15 metres to his teammate in Taylor. Taylor goes back into the centre corridor, but the kick wasn't any good. The player couldn't control it. Now Zitko has taken the mark at centre half forward. He's got Priddle running past. Very poor handball on that occasion, but Priddle's handball is excellent. Over the top to Ryan, and Ryan has popped it over the head of the goal umpire for his first goal. So it really is becoming a procession now for the North Geelong side. Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard, North Geelong 18-17. It's at 1:25.
Yes.
Lead Anakie 2-8-20, and that's 21.5 minutes gone, final quarter.
Well, it looked like they might have muffed it a little bit there with the handball, but they got out of it okay. And Jeff Ryan, a veteran and a defender, he would have liked that. Finish off with a goal.
But I mean, it was a good example of Mario Zitko out there in the right spot where the ball's going to come to. He was there.
In the Country Football League
So back in the middle,
and I'll give you the score
and the ball. Well, waiting for it to come back from possibly over the fence again in the power station at the northern end of the ground. And North Geelong's 18th goal there to Jeff Ryan.
League 14-27, 111.
So we're just getting through the scores of a VCFL Division 1 game, Booze Less Championship Division 1 between Ovens and Murray, who have won the last 4 championships against the Golden Valley. Big upset.
Bloke at my place won't be too impressed at the minute.
No. Golden Valley 14-27, 111 have defeated Ovens and Murray 15-9-99 by 12 points. So
that's
a big upset.
Big upset.
That's right.
And
that'll make Geelong's
son-in-law Darren won't be happy.
No, he will not be. Well, I don't know. Perhaps would be all that surprised. Golden Valley have traditionally been pretty strong, and it's the first time Ovens and Murray have played them for a while. But no, fine effort. Ball
out of the middle through Anakie, through Grinter, but Russell Hearn stands his ground, takes the mark in between full-back and the half-back line, goes towards half-back, Rowe goes up. Oh, good mark. Laurie's clapping. He likes this kid, I'll tell you.
That was a sensational.
He likes this kid at half-back. Michael Rowe has taken the grab. And we'll go with the right boot towards half forward. There's Zitko again running across the back, but it might fall short. Taylor can't take the mark, tries to tap it onto Trotter, does so. He handballs back 25 metres and puts Costello under the pump. Coming in Gibbs, who's done well. Costello keeps going though, and kick off the ground. Might be okay towards Belair. He takes the mark at half back. Just settles things down. Then goes a left boot towards a standing start, Scotty Simon, but it's okay. Takes it just inside the centre square, plays on. And goes around, was going to handball, elects to go though with a left boot towards half forward. Jones getting across there, over the head, and through towards Johnson, who has to run at it. Sakita behind him, outside 50 again, has to try and get around. He doesn't gain much, but he gets Clayton Trotter and he takes the mark. Back onto the centre wing, and he plays on now, short towards Camerotto. He takes the mark, handball back to Trotter. Oh no, stuffed it up then. And Gibbs can run away from Camerotto with speed and picks it up. Can handball it back. No, he gets around, takes one bounce, lines it up from 50, wobbly kick, off hands, off Chris Moore and through for one behind. To North Geelong, they go to 18-18, 126. They lead Anakie who are 2-8-20 on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 24 minutes gone.
Westcombe with the ball at fullback for Anakie. Looking for some options. Sees a short option there. He's gone short to Camerotto. Camerotto, well, he shrugs the tackle off, gets a handball to Trotter. Trotter now for Anakie, runs to half-back on the left foot, drives to centre wing. Oh, it's 2-on-1 to North Geelong. Surely advantage paid. The handball comes to Rowe. Beautiful pass there to Priddle in the forward pocket.
There he is again.
And would you believe at centre half forward is Paul Price. Handball over the top to the player running in
Gibbs.
That's Gibbs from half back, and off the left foot has casually kicked his second goal. So it's really training drill stuff now. Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard, North Geelong 19-18. Oh, the arithmetic's in trouble here. What's that? 132. Anakie 2 goals, 8-20, and that's 25 minutes. So time on can't go quick enough for Anakie.
No, certainly not, Eric, and probably for the commentators as well, I think. It's a bit difficult to call a game when it's, I mean, Anakie just don't look like going forward, do they?
No, not now. They're sort of the whole game's gone for them, isn't it?
So back in the middle, and Jamie Weiss will do the ruck work up against Scott Simon. Umpire throws the ball up. Weiss gets up and gets it down. Off hands through towards Camerotto. Handball to Jeff Belair's running past. Goes a little left foot kick to Purvis. It's all right. And Purvis now. Left foot kick around the corner is good towards Green, who stands his ground, takes the mark. So Anthony Green will have a shot for goal. Chance to put the third goal on the board for Anakie.
Just finished saying they don't look like going forward, Lauren. Here they're having a shot for goal.
I've seen this boy have 4 kicks today, and I wouldn't want to put my house on it.
No.
I don't think Dawn would want you to either. So Anthony Green has got it. He'll be kicking from about 20 metres out.
But you can bet he'll make me eat my words.
Yeah, he will now, won't he? He comes in.
Straight through the middle, would you believe?
Yes, it is. So his first goal and the third for Anakie. They go to 3-8-26. Anakie, North Geelong 19-18 at 1:32. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard.
Huge chorus of car horns around the ground. That's typical country footy, Laurie, isn't it? Haven't heard that for a long time.
They've been waiting a while for that third goal.
Oh, have they? Have they?
Because Paul Camerotto kicked the second in the early stages of the third term. So
yes, they've been few and far between, and 27 minutes gone, final quarter. Umpire with the ball, and Djokovic gets the tap down again. Price can't pick it up, but he just taps it through to Gibbs. Must be flying on the ball, I think, at the moment. Gibbs in the centre of the ground, kicked over the centre. That's Rowe picks it up again, shrugs the tackle, breaks clear. Well, now handballs at 35 metres and finds
great
Sakuta
play
to Price. Out wide there is young Kennedy running onto his left foot, goes bang, and has picked up Zitko, takes the mark about 1 metre from the behind post.
Good
plays
play.
on quickly, and Price it is who's followed up. Now the umpire hadn't blown time off it, I reckon, and he hasn't allowed him to take that kick. Now it's,
he'll probably kick it now.
well, I suppose the umpire's going to make sure it's a very difficult shot anyway, and he still hasn't blown time off. So now he kicks the ball back into the centre of the ground, running onto the ground. Ball again is Price on the overlap. It goes to, is it Kennedy? He's hit the banana the wrong way, and it's high, wide and handsome. The ball's gone right across the face of goal. Camerotto tried to kick off the ground. Players, well, it's just like a rugby scrum at the moment. Nobody's going anywhere. Finally, the umpire will take possession of the ball. 25 metres from the behind post, deep in the forward pocket for the North Geelong side. 28 minutes gone, final quarter. 19-18 plays 3-8. North Geelong in front. Ball comes to ground. Well, nobody's able to get it clear. Finally, looked like Belair's gets it out, but only as far there as Rowe once again for North Geelong drives to the goal square. At the back of the pack, it's
And Djokovic.
And Djokovic taking the mark, is it? And having a little bit of a rest. He's done a sterling job in the ruck all day. And Mark-An Djokovic from 3 metres out, directly in front, will take a pot shot on goal. You know, he'd need to probably be a bit better kick for goal than his father used to be. But here he comes, Mark-An Djokovic. Well, the umpire's gone a long way across. What's he going to tell us? There, he's going to give us a goal. So Gee, it's great theatre, that goal umpire. He takes a long, long time to give us the indication. But on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard, 29 minutes final quarter, 20 goals, 18. 138 is North Geelong, 3-8-26 is Anakie, and Laurie, the end is nigh.
You worried me a bit then, Eric, because I thought actually he'd missed that.
Well, I did too. That's why when the goal umpire took so long to give it, and a couple of players were giving a bit of cheek, I think, to Mark Angelkovic, but I hope they weren't saying anything derogatory in the present climate.
Well, back in the middle. And Purvis back in the middle against Weiss. Falls towards Trotter. Hands and knees, goes towards Belair's, who runs away. Took a bounce and ran to 50. Oh, short kick. Straight into Sid's arms. Darryl Jones runs away. Hasn't had much to do in the second half, but what he's done's been pretty good, and this is too. Gives it to Jeff Ryan at half back. Ryan now goes wide, looking for McCarthy. Doesn't sit for him. Can he keep it in? I don't think he can. It's out of bounds at half forward for the Magpies on the outer side here at Osborne Park.
I don't know that Sid Jones has really raised the sweat today. Fair dinkum.
It's just cruising around having a bit of a look at the game, isn't he, eh?
Just doing it very nicely.
Boundary throw in half forward for North Geelong. Scott Purvis up against Jamie Weiss. Purvis could be in the gun. He gets a left fist to it. Gathers 25 metres. Belair's off the ground. Goes towards centre wing. There he is again, Sydney. Rides a bump. Handball over the top. Only as far as Trotter. His handball out wide. Heard a call, so he gave it towards Grinter. Chopped off, though, by Daniel Gibbs. And got a bit of time to give it back towards brother David. He goes with the right boot across centre half back towards Jones again. Simon against him. Oh, Sydney stood the ground. No mark paid. Offhand, Scott Simon back towards Hines. Runs around, gets onto his right boot. Short little kick to Trotter. It's all right. He takes the mark at the point of the square. Goes for the right boot wide. Looking for Green again. He goes up. Off hands. Goes towards Rose. Sakita as well. Oh, good little kick. Picked it up. And there is the siren for full time here at Osborne Park. And it is North Geelong 20 goals, 18, 138. They have defeated Anakie 3-8-26 by 112 points, and a great win by North Geelong, their goal kickers this afternoon. 5 to Michael Rowe and 3 each to Paul Price and Rory Priddle. 2 each to Jamie Weiss and David Gibbs, and singles to Danny Ruck, Troy Rose, Nathan Evans, Mark Angelkovic and to Jeff Ryan. So 2018, 138. North Geelong, Anakie 3-8-26. We'll take a break and then have...